Okay, so we are at the data management module now. We will click on import data. And the learning objectives for this project are to describe and compare the different options for importing data into Salesforce. And we'll be working with the sample CSV file and the data import wizard. So read through the instructions here, learn how to use the data import wizard, and we will jump to the challenge. So the challenge here requires you to use a CSV file. So we're going to download the CSV file, and it's important to right-click. Do not just click standard. So do a right-click and select Save Link As. Then we put it to our desktop and save. So what we're going to do is import all the contact data into the file we just downloaded into our Salesforce platform, Trailhead platform, using the data import wizard. So here I opened up my Trailhead instance, and we'll click the gear cog icon on the top right and select Setup. Search for data, and then you can find Data Import Wizard. So before you import your data, there are some considerations to clean up your data import file. Make sure that the fields in the file match the Salesforce field names, and there's a record limit of 50,000. So we click on Launch Wizard to bring us to this screen. Now, click on Standard Objects, Accounts and Contacts, Add New Records, Match Contact by Name, and click on CSV, choose a file. Now your file may not come up here. It's because the file, you need to select that drop down and select all files, then find the CSV file. So the next step is, if you open that CSV file, you'll notice that some of the headers in the file are not the same as Salesforce's standard header language. So in that case, the data is currently not ready to be updated into the Salesforce playground. So what we have to do now here is go one by one to what's called mapping the CSV header to the Salesforce object header. So we'll click on Map. And then all of these are related to contact, so we have to scroll down, or you could type in the find field, but for this first option, we select contact first name. And in the CSV header, you'll see that it was F name, but Salesforce object name is what we are finding here. So the next one is contact last name for L name. And now CSV says cell, which is, I believe, mobile. So we go contact and to mobile. So now all of our objects match the headers inside of Salesforce. Now it says here we mapped all 6 fields. Start import, and now we're done here. And this is a summary screen of what we mapped. You may get an email. And here's where I'm showing you what I just described, is that inside the CSV file, we have F name, L name, and cell, which Salesforce does not recognize. So we changed inside of Salesforce, the data import wizard. We updated, we mapped the correct headers. Now we're ready to check the challenge. All right, so we passed the assessment, and now we will move on to the next hands-on challenge, which is export data. So the learning objectives here are to describe and compare the two methods of exporting data from Salesforce. And we'll be using the data export wizard, and we'll be setting a schedule for export. So read through this here to understand everything that's going on. And actually, this here is a quiz, so there's no hands-on work to do. So after you take that quiz, you'll have completed the data management module. And then you know what to do, turn in a screenshot of your completed badges inside of Canvas. So that should be it for data modeling, and next we'll move on to data management. Or I'm sorry, next we'll be doing Lightning Experience customization. Thank you.